Also available from Trimark Home Video.
From Trimark Home Video, it's the Adventures of Hercules. Owns 7 mythical tales of strength, power, and courage.
Men of Argus, seize your weapons and follow me into the forest.
See Hercules in his most fearless and epic battles. Witness the spectacle of the most hideous beasts known to man. Featuring Jane Mansfield, Mickey Hargitay, John Drew Barrymore, and Richard Harrison. Experience the legacy of the Adventures of Hercules. With Hercules versus the Hydra, Hercules versus the Sons of the Sun, Trojan Horse, Triumph of Hercules, Medusa versus the Son of Hercules, Lion of Thebes, and Hercules versus the Moloch. Take your heroes home today.
There's no time to waste.
Only from Trimark Home Video.
Edison, you were incredible last night.
Edison has 2 loves in his life.
Good morning.
He's vertical!
One love is surfing.
Look out for the rocks!
The other is inventing.
A Slurpee cup with a heater on it once. This way, no brain freeze.
Yeah!
It's a blow dryer for ball guys!
The trouble is, no one is buying.
We still got plenty more stuff.
Ow!
The rent is due.
I want my money now!
And there's only one way to get it.
A job! Like a job? I'm not cut out for these entry-level positions.
But he's about to meet someone.
Hey, what are those?
Training boards!
You got a good head on your shoulder. Weird hair, but a good head.
Who's going to change his life by dropping dead.
I leave my entire stock holdings to my new friend.
$23 million? Oh, that's a lot of snaffles!
Now, McMillan Industries has a new leader.
No stickies! Here they are!
And he's having a ball.
There's anyone? Get back in there and change! You're no fun.
What the hell is going on?
Very good day.
Settling into the busy executive life, I see.
To play with the big boys,
Okay, I'm gonna have to check with my advisor on that.
he's taking control.
As brand new chairman of the board, I'm now making every Wednesday afternoon Luau Wednesday!
Outsmarting the competition.
I call it the club foot.
And adding a whole new spark to his life. American business is about to go into the red. Carrot Top is
Certifiably insane.
chairman of the board.
Look out! Don't worry, I got an emergency brake!
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't worry, I'm an expert at CPR.
No!
Yo, Calvin.
I am the genie of the lamp.
We're going back in time. We're gonna save Aladdin.
No, not me. Not again.
Did I forget to tell you the best part? You're the deliverer.
The kid from King Arthur's court is back.
The deliverer.
The evil brother.
Seize him!
Way back.
You got it.
Who are you?
Calvin Fuller from Reseda.
Now,
Camels. Bitchin'.
with the help of some cool new buddies and some high-tech gadgets,
This is amazing!
he's gotta stop an evil sorcerer,
Beheading. My favorite holiday.
win the heart of a beautiful princess,
My toes.
save the life of Aladdin,
Right.
and make it home for dinner.
You see that?
Stop! It's not real!
Oh, I don't care. I gotta have a Whopper.
If you thought he was awesome in medieval times, you ain't seen nothing yet. So hang on to your magic carpet and prepare for the ride of a lifetime.
Cool.
You're finer than any prince, Calvin Fuller, and greater than any king.
A kid in Aladdin's palace. 1,001 laughs for the entire family.
Häagen-Dazs. Häagen-Dazs.
Tiwanaku, pearl of the fabulous empire of the Incas, kingdom of the cruel Atahualpa, who put to death anyone who rebelled against his harsh dictatorship. And this is an Inca warrior, a lover of liberty who has fallen into Atahualpa's hands. After being sacrificed to the sun god in a propitiatory rite, he is brought forth and laid upon the sacred stone to serve as a warning to the other warriors who have taken refuge in the forest and were fighting for their freedom until a stranger from another world is shipwrecked upon their coast.
Diomedes.
Stranger, you fought with the valor of a great chieftain. Who are you? What's your name?
Hercules. Tell me how I can thank you.
You have no need to thank us. We would have done this in any case. All of these men who attacked you were mortal enemies of mine and of my people.
Your warriors have saved my life. Who are you? What land have I come to?
You are in the land of the sun. I am Mitha, the son of King Huascar, the lord of the Incas. You must come from far away. I've never seen a man like you. Your skin is white. Your hair and weapons are not like ours. You told me your name is Hercules, didn't you? Very well. We'll take you to our village where you'll be my guest. I'll answer for him. Don't worry. Come on.
I must find another ship and set out to sea, Prince Mitha.
The Incas are not a seafaring people. But I promise you that you shall have a new ship if I succeed in restoring my father to his rightful throne, which his brother Atahualpa usurped. And I hope to do it soon, with the help of the sun god and my faithful warriors.
can count on my sword from now on.
What land do you come from? How did you get here?
Our ship was wrecked by a storm at sea, and I was cast ashore.
But what is your native land?
Hellas.
That's a place I've never heard of before. Is it far to your home?
Across the ocean, Prince Micah. Perhaps one of my companions, or I myself, offended the sea god whose name is Neptune. The winds and the waves drove my ship for months across unknown seas. I never caught sight of land. Until, as I told you, a tremendous storm destroyed my ship and swept all of my companions into the sea. It was a terrible tragedy.
Look, the village of Juanica's on fire, Prince Micah.
Hurry! Search the ruins. See if there are any survivors. We'll take you away from here.
No, I want to stay here. This is my home.
Come. You can't stay here.
No.
We'll take care of you. Atahualpa's soldiers. There's no limit to the cruelty of a raging madman, but one day we'll have our revenge.
And that day I'll be at your side, Micah.
Thank you, Hercules. Suki, come here. Take this woman to the village of Chichawa. And be careful.
No, no!
Prince Micah, help me! My mother's dying! A big rock found her! Hurry, hurry!
Where are you?
I'm here, Mama! I'm here! They'll save me now! You will save her, won't you?
Let's get her out.
Let go of me! Let go of me! Mama! Mama!
Please, Prince Micah, Audra will have no one to turn to. So I beg you, don't leave him all alone here. Will you promise me, my prince? I know I'm dying.
I won't leave him here.
Promise me that you will keep him close to you, like a son of your own. I beg you, Prince Micah.
Mama! Mama!
What'll we do with the boy?
We're taking him with us. Since Atahualpa usurped the throne from my father, my faithful followers and I have lived in hiding, waiting for the day he is overthrown. But many of them are beginning to lose heart in our struggle. That's why I have to stay among them and try to encourage them.
Is your father here, too?
No. On his return from an expedition to one of our provinces, my father and my sister Hamara were arrested by his own bodyguard. The guard had been bribed by Atahualpa.
I understand your fears, but we'll find a way to set them both free with the help of the gods.
This is where my people live. Come on. Welcome, Prince Maitha. Long live the Prince of the Incas. That is Viracocha, the great sun god. We are the children of the sun. He is venerated by all of the Incas. He controls the destiny of my people.
I hope he will help me to return to my land one day.
Our sun god Viracocha will guide you there. Greetings to Prince Maitha. May Viracocha be with you and your men. What brings you here, Chaco?
We've been driven out of our mountains. That dog Atahualpa won't leave us in peace. He's made our life impossible.
I know. This stranger is Hercules. His own land lies across the great ocean. He was shipwrecked and cast ashore near here, and he's the strongest man I've ever seen in all my life anywhere.
Then you're a mountaineer.
You're wrong, Chaco.
Listen, stranger, if you're not a mountaineer, you can't be very strong.
Are you so sure?
I'll find out. Only mountaineers are stronger and braver than other men. Ready?
Yes.
Then catch this. Come on, defend yourself.
Come on, get up, Chaco.
Prince Maitha told the truth. You are strong, really strong. I can't believe you're not a mountaineer.
I'm not, and that's the truth.
Well, for me, you're a mountaineer anyway.
Prince Maitha! Prince Maitha! A messenger from Tijuanaca, your sister Hamara.
What is it?
The messenger is dying. He will speak only to you.
What news have you brought me?
I bring news of the princess, Hamara. She's to be sacrificed to the sun god tomorrow night. If you only hurry, you can save her. Before it's too late.
He's dead.
We must save her. Where will the sacrifice take place?
On the sacred rock at Tijuanaca. We must decide what to do at once.
How far is the sacred rock?
It's a long day's march from here. Let's work out a plan. Sit here, Hercules. Tomorrow, at the moment the sun goes down, they start the ceremony. the rites to propitiate the sun. They come to an end with the sacrifice and horrible death of my sister, the Princess Hamara.
I'll save the princess. Your warriors and your people need you here.
Hercules is right. We'll go with him.
Yes, we'll go. You must stay here, Prince Maitha. The three of us with 20 good men can make our way into the city, and we'll come back with Hamara.
Then I entrust my sister's life to your hands. Thank you, Hercules. The goodwill in your heart is like the strength in your body. I and the whole of my people admire you and are deeply grateful to you.
We must leave at once. Every moment is vital.
I know. Griag will go along with you. He knows the secret passage that leads into the city.
I am glad, my prince, that you consider me trustworthy. Even though my own sister is enthroned as the wife of Atahualpa, I shall never fail you. I shall always do as you command, even if it leads straight to my death.
I know, and I am most grateful to you.
May Viracocha light your way and grant you his protection.
Thank you, Hercules.
We'll save your sister.
The secret passage should be near here. There it is. It starts here.
How do you expect us to use it, Griag, if the entrance is blocked?
That boulder weighs too much. We'll never be able to move it. How are we going to get into the city?
Let me try.
What's wrong with you, my queen? The spectacle is not to your liking. Control yourself.
All hail our King Atahualpa, the Inca, twice king under the sun, all hail! All hail our King Atahualpa, our only Lord, one and omnipotent, sovereign King of the Incas. O Wanascari, O almighty Viracocha, greatest of gods, sun god of the Incas, Lord of the heavens and of the earth, Father and creator of all the world, turn your face forever upon us. We pray that your divine son, the Inca, twice king under the sun, shall be worthy of you and of your glorious rays. Grant his warriors the
Atahualpa, give this careful thought. Don't let the archer release the fatal arrow. The same blood as yours flows in her veins. Her life depends on one signal from you.
Have you forgotten that I am king of the Incas?
His empire over the great
And if I failed to give that signal, I would be the lowest of the children of the sun god. Our religion tells us to do this. It says the more noble the blood of the victim is, the greater the favor and the benefits he bestows on his people.
The people? Do you think this sacrifice is what the people want? May the great sun god forgive you for this.
O sun god, grant us all the blessings of this earth. Graciously accept this victim on your altar as a sacrifice in your honor, and give us all we require to live. We offer you, O almighty Viracocha, the heart's blood of this royal virgin, who will bear on high the favor we beseech of you. We entrust our prayers to a noble messenger, and from the moment she is sacrificed, we shall worship her as a goddess. O almighty Viracocha, greatest of gods, sun god of the Incas, guide with your hand now the fatal course of the archer's arrow.
The great sun god wishes the sacrifice of our cousin, so that the sacred Inca blood will flow in my veins alone, and in those of my children and the children of my children. Now we shall give back to the mighty Viracocha the sacred blood of this Virgin of the Sun before it is contaminated by the crimes of her wicked father.
This way. There's a soldier on guard. I'll take care of him. at the altar, Chaco?
Yes. Archer's about to shoot the arrow. Be ready.
Cut down those rebels! Our entire guard overcome by a handful of outlaws.
Hurry! To the secret passage!
Hurry!
Any sign of him?
No.
What a great fighter. That man must really be the son of a god. If he's half as lucky as he is strong, he'll get away. He should be along any minute.
Who is that stranger with you? Where's he from?
His name is Hercules. He came by sea. He said his ship was wrecked by a great storm.
I owe that man my life. What did you say his name was?
I said his name was Hercules.
Hercules.
That's it. Keep your eyes open.
There they are.
Amara, come on. Good for you. I see you made it.
We must hurry. This way.
Keep a sharp lookout ahead.
Stranger, you didn't know me, and yet you risked your life to save mine.
I made a promise to your brother.
You must take care of your shoulder right away. It's bleeding.
I wasn't aware of it.
How could you expect him to be aware of it, Princess Hamara? Before he needs care, he'd have to be wounded much worse than that. I'm beginning to think he's indestructible.
Come in to me. So today you've come to see me again, my little friend. You who are so happy and free. It's good of you to take an interest in this poor old king in his prison. In your heart there is more kindness and loyalty to the king I am than in the stony hearts of men. Why, do you know what I believe you are? I think you are also a king. You are a king who enjoys his freedom and his royal robe of feathers. And I was robbed of both by my enemies. You are much more fortunate than King Huascar, the son of the sun, Inca of the Incas. They call me twice king. A king whose people are cowards and flatterers, bowing to their knees and kissing the ground in front of the first impostor who succeeds through treachery in seating himself on the throne.
Who are you talking to, old man?
Not to you, soldier. I am speaking with another king. Come back, little king. I wish you could tell me where you're flying. I hope to see you again. I've told him you are a king.
Double the guard. And remember, you'll answer for him with your own heads. Huascar, your son Maitha has committed worse than rebellion. A band of those filthy cowards who hide their heads in their forest den broke into the city last night. They made off with your daughter Hamara and prevented me from making a sacrifice of her to the sun god as I had promised. Tremble for your life. The mercy I have shown you up till now has been transformed into rage. And soon you'll learn what it means to enrage Atahualpa.
If that band of cowards, as you call them, rescued Hamara from under your very nose, then I would say that those cowards are much braver than your bodyguards. But why don't you go after them yourself, mighty prince of the valorous Incas, son of the sun? Why don't you go yourself into their forest lair and recover the victim you have vowed to sacrifice to your god? Or would you by chance be afraid?
That's what I intend to do once my warriors return from an expedition against the Hurons. The forest then will become an enormous bonfire. The lucky ones will perish amid the flame. The others will be dragged here in chains. And on that day, we'll perform one of the most dazzling sacrifices the Incas have seen in all our history. And when I get to you, I'll throw you to my jaguars with your children to ensure that not a single drop of your precious blood is wasted for nothing.
Take this, my king.
So it's you, you traitor. I'll make the lot of you crawl at my feet like the serpents you are. Force him to kneel in front of his king.
No! On your knees. Do as you're told. I'll teach you to respect your king. Put him on the torture rack.
Wait a moment. Leave him alone. I want to be merciful with you. I want to offer you one last chance to save your life. Tell me where I can lay hands on the rebels in hiding with Maita, and I will give you your life in exchange. Remember that I am the Inca now, the King of Kings and your Lord and Master. Come, tell me where they are hiding. Or would you prefer to have my guards drag the secret out of you on the rack? Well, speak up. Make up your mind.
Obey your king's orders, or I'll break your bones.
Take your hands off me, you snake. Your brutal threats are a sign of your desperation. You know you're not the true king. The noble Huascar is our king. You're the one who's a filthy traitor. Atahualpa, you'll never learn from me where to find Prince Maita. He is secure in the protection of those still loyal to him, and not one will reveal to you where he is. And just when you're least expecting it, you're going to be attacked, and then you will die when he's dragged you from his father's throne that you usurped from him.
Torture this traitor!
I'll never betray my king.
Stubborn fool. He took his life for a lost cause.
Griog! Griog! Oh! Oh, my brother! Oh, my poor brother! You've murdered my brother! Murderers! He was my only brother! You killed the last of my family!
He killed himself. I didn't do it.
Oh! Liar! You know you murdered him, too. The way you murder everyone and anyone who opposes you. And you think that you're a king, Atahualpa? No! You're a bloodthirsty tyrant and the people hate you. You drown every decent human instinct in a sea of blood, and I hate you with all my soul. I loathe you. I loathe you, you murderer.
Don't forget that you are the queen of this blood-soaked kingdom.
Oh! No. Oh, Griog! Oh.
best soldiers of Atahualpa are mostly in the Huri province. If we had only more warriors in our own ranks, this would be a good moment to attack the city.
But the city is heavily fortified, and a single mishap on our part might lead to the massacre of all our men.
Prince Maitha, Princess Hamara has been rescued.
At last.
Hamara, glory be to Viracocha, you're safe now. Thanks to these brave men and to Hercules who offered to help us with his superhuman strength at such a difficult time. And that mighty weapon he calls a sword. People of the Incas, today is a day of rejoicing for all of us. The sun god has granted us the return of our princess, the daughter of Huascar, my beloved sister Hamara, the royal virgin of the sun. I've no doubt that it was Viracocha who willed that Hercules be shipwrecked and cast upon our shores, because it is principally to his courage that we owe her liberation. The populace of Tiwanaku is still on our side, but our fighting forces, if we strike now, are still outnumbered 10-1. With our trust in Viracocha, who is the greatest of the gods, the sun god, surely someday we will again enter the gates of our capital. But for as long as my father, our sole and legitimate King Huascar, is still a prisoner of Atahualpa's, we must be very cautious and act prudently, because if we should make the slightest mistake, it would probably mean his death.
My prince, noble and brave friends, with 100 of these arms we could conquer Tiwanaku. But Tiwanaku can also be conquered with strategy. If you'll do as I say, we will be inside Tiwanaku before our enemies know what's happened to them. That's certain.
On to Tiwanaku!
Warriors, listen to me. Listen to me. The greater part of the warriors of Atahualpa are now in the distant province of the Huris. Perhaps we will never be offered an occasion better than this for us to reconquer our capital. But it is necessary that such a great decision as this be made in a council of the caciques and our chieftains. I summon you to assemble at once in my tent, and we will decide together whether to take up arms against the usurper.
Erize. Welcome to our village, Princess Hamara.
Thank you, Erize.
Do you understand the situation we're in, my friends? Nearly one-half the fighting forces the usurper can count on are now away from Tiwanaku, and we can be certain they will stay away until the season of heavy rains is over. Our warriors could attack the remainder, but our forces are still heavily outnumbered by those led by Atahualpa. Now Hercules says that with strategy and by using our wits, we can still conquer Tiwanaku. Let's hear his plan.
My people are masters of the art of warfare. We use strategy when force fails us. Intelligence is what counts if we place our confidence in it. We can arrange it so that each of our warriors, by using his intelligence, will be worth at least 5 of the others.
I have confidence in Hercules, and I have confidence in the courage and intelligence of our people. So I propose that we march at once on Tiwanaku.
We must not permit our eagerness to lead our valiant warriors to be slaughtered like cattle under the treacherous heights of the fortifications of Tiwanaku. You will regret this if you try it, Maitha. It would be a grave mistake. Refuse it.
Hercules has given us proof of his valor and his ability. I also have confidence in him. And I'm sure if we carry out his plan as he tells us, the great sun god will assist us.
Well, Hercules, you have asked us to trust to our intelligence and to strategy, but you haven't explained how each one of ours can be worth at least 5 of Atahualpa's men, and above all, how we are to approach and overcome the city's battlement.
It's strange. I haven't seen a wheel since I've been in your country. Do you know what a wheel is?
Wheel? A wheel? What is a wheel?
With wheels, you can move your village right up to the walls of Tiwanaku and still stay safely in your houses. Do you understand?
Move the village? The houses? With wheels?
Yes, with wheels. With wheels, we can make a great tower filled with warriors to move to Tiwanaku and stand against the walls. I'll also teach you how to build other machines. War machines that will spread death among your enemies.
Let's march on Tiwanaku!
To Tiwanaku!
May the great sun god give strength and victory to our valiant warriors.
Then it's agreed. To Tiwanaku! To Tiwanaku! To Tiwanaku!
I summon you together, Inca warriors. Hear your prince explain the decision that has been reached in the Council of War.
Listen closely, friends. This is the decision made by your chieftains. We'll prepare to march on Tiwanaku!
Hercules, this festival has been arranged by the people to show you how grateful they are because you saved me from certain death. are you smiling?
I've never seen animals like this before in my whole life.
We call them llamas. They live in highlands on our mountainsides, and we have many uses for them. Is it true you're going to try to reconquer Tiwanaku?
Yes, Amara.
How soon will you be leaving?
As soon as we're ready. We have to build machines for war.
The wound in your shoulder hasn't healed yet.
Do you care, Hamara?
Come with me. I'll take care of it for you. Sit down, Hercules.
Don't be bashful. Didn't you want to take care of my wound?
Yes. Does this hurt much?
No.
Is your land far away from here?
Yes, it's very far. Very far. Across the boundless seas.
Are the women in your land very beautiful?
Yes, very. Just like you.
Your wound ought to be completely healed before long.
I think it's healed already.
When will you leave for Tiwanaku, Hercules?
I told you. Just as soon as our war machines are ready. Tie those knots tighter. That's right. How's it going?
We're getting there, Hercules.
Be sure those braces are strong enough.
Don't worry.
That's the way.
Satisfied with the work, Hercules?
Yes, Adro. I'm proud of the way it's done.
Is something troubling you, Hercules?
Yes, tomorrow is the great day. I'm always sad just before a battle. I think about the ones who will never return.
Yes, I understand. And you're perfectly right. War is a cruel and monstrous thing. All men should learn to live together in peace forever.
But to be able to live forever in peace, all men would have to be just. When threatened with injustice, men sometimes have to take up arms and fight.
I'm so afraid. I'm afraid for my brother. I'm afraid for you.
Oh, let's forget our fears on such a beautiful morning. All nature is speaking to us now of the joy of living and of loving.
You know, Hercules, your eyes are different from ours. They're like the blue sky over the mountains. Is it true you're the son of a god?
Yes, Hamara.
In that case, you too are a prince.
In my own land.
And tell me, aren't you ever homesick for your own people?
Yes. Sometimes I am. But not when you smile at me.
It's getting late. Let's go back to the village.
Please, I'd like to stay here a little longer. I have something else I want to tell you, Hamara. Let's not think about the war.
Look there.
To your post! Man the wall! Man the wall!
Get out of here.
Forgive me, great Inca.
Speak up. What is this alarm?
Prince Maita's army is preparing to attack the walls.
Are you out of your mind?
At last, he's offering us a perfect opportunity to destroy him.
Now you will see what sort of king Atahualpa is. Come with me.
You can see them there at the edge of the forest. What am I to do, my lord?
Offer no resistance until they reach the walls. When they do, flatten them with arrows and javelins. We'll see to it that they meet the fate every rebel deserves. And we will crush them like a swarm of ants.
We will, great king.
Hold your tongue.
Obey your orders, that's all.
What are your orders, Prince Maita?
Hercules suggests we send the war machines in first and warn the men to keep behind them. The rest will attack at the second signal.
Your great day has come at last, Prince Maitha. You will set your people free from the tyranny of Atahualpa.
I'll take revenge myself for all the oppression they've suffered. I hope that we find my father alive and unharmed. It's one of our people's beliefs that the chieftains should always touch the javelin of their king for good luck before they go into battle. Touch it for luck, Hercules.
Good luck, Maitha, and may your sun god grant us victory.
You know, Hercules, I never thought we'd get those towers here. Today we'll show you the sort of fighting men the Inca warriors are.
All right.
Wait for me to give the order. Take aim, all bowmen. First the arrows, then the javelins. Machines forward!
Come on with that catapult.
Pretty little friend, outside a great battle is raging. Those are the shouts of warriors, and here I am in this cell, where I am helpless and can do nothing at all. Nothing to help my loyal friends, my beloved people, but perhaps there is still something I can do to remove a great obstacle from their path to victory. Now listen to me carefully. If my son Maitha fights his way into the city with his warriors, Atahualpa has one way left to defeat them in this battle, and that is by threatening to kill me before their eyes. Now, you see, this would be impossible for him to do if I were already dead. Don't you agree? Tell me this is right. Oh! Oh!
Now the arrow!
Leave me alone with him.
Huascar has tricked us. He was found dead in his cell. He used this to kill himself.
May the gods will that Huascar be the last of the victims of Atahualpa. There was a king who knew how to die. Don't you think that's true?
Your sullen hatred makes you forget that your fate is linked with the one that overtakes Atahualpa, as well as his loyal followers.
I will not endure the fate of the others.
I am most curious about the origin of this lethal weapon and who gave it to King Huascar. Have you any idea who it was?
To my sorrow, I must admit that it was not I. But if the god Viracocha requires a woman as the victim of one of your great sacrifices, you may say then that it was I who did so.
It has never been the practice of the high priest and the people of the Incas to sacrifice anyone who did not commit an offense. Have you committed an offense?
The practices of King Atahualpa are such that it is of no importance whether one commits an offense or not to be sacrificed.
Not even you may criticize the king of the Incas.
When was he king of the Incas? The time has come to answer for your crimes, Atahualpa. I want to see if you know how to die like a man. You, who never once behaved like a king.
I will not afford you such a pleasure. Since you are my wife, you must go before me into the kingdom of the gods. And I shall have the joy of sending you there myself.
Defend yourself, Atahualpa!
Stand back. Let them do it alone. Stand back, I say. Don't interfere.
Come on.
My dying curses on you all. Traitors and cowards, the empire of the children of the sun perishes with me.
Listen to me! All hail King Maitha, son of the sun! Glory to the great Inca! May the sun god protect King Maitha, the Inca twice king under the sun, beloved of Viracocha, and grant glory and prosperity to all his people forever.